Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel RN ArchiVision. Today I have come up with a brand new video wherein I'm going to teach you how to create levels. So creating levels is one of the most basic thing and also one of the most easiest thing, because if the levels are created perfectly, your floor plans are going to look perfect. And creating levels is one of the most important thing, especially if you're working out with staircases. So stay tuned up till the very end of the video if you want to learn how to create perfect looking levels. Second thing, what I'm going to teach you in today's video is creating levels for a typical floor plan. So I'll give an explanation over it in the upcoming video. The first thing what I'm going to show you is that I'm going to open either of these elevations that we have towards our right. So clicking on this east elevation, you can actually see that there are two levels that have been already created, and these are the default which is already present in each and every Revit software. So as soon as you see this level 1 and level 2, you can actually find that there's floor plan that is created for level 1 and level 2. You also have seating plans for the same. So now we're going to see how to create additional levels for the other floors of your house. So for example, if you have an apartment to build up, so first thing what you see is that you have like couple of stairs that would be leading you inside the building, isn't it? So for that you definitely need some space underneath this level 1. So level 1 is at 0 feet, which is absolutely wrong. Your level 1 should be always at least at 2 feet, so that from 0 feet up till 2 feet you can actually have staircase to be formed. And now I'm going to change the height of level 2 as well to be 12 feet. So the difference between level 1 and level 2 is 10 feet in total. Now let us see how to create beautiful looking levels, the extra levels for the other floors. So gonna go under this architecture section. You're gonna see this levels which is within the datum. So we're gonna click on this level. Alright, and now what we're going to do is we're going to just place it over the level 1 and going to measure it underneath. See, you can see the measurements over there. If I'm going to take a close-up of it, you can see a measurement, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a measurement of 2 feet in total. I'm going to create my level. So as you can see over here, it actually looks pretty congested, isn't it? So I'm going to just click over this level 3, and as you can see this the zigzag line over here, I'm gonna just click over this. Alright, so it's gonna just look a little neater, and even if you feel that it's still congested, you can actually change the position of this using these dots over here. Alright, for me this is absolutely fine, so I'm gonna keep it the way it is right now. Now I'm gonna change the name for this level 3 as site plan. So you are basically gonna have staircase from 0 feet up till 2 feet, and then you have the floor plan that is created on level 1, the second floor plan created on level 2. And now as you can see over here, the length of this is not the same, so I'm going to change the length. For that I'm going to click over this, you're going to click over this dot and drag it up till that level, and now this is the absolute perfect looking level that has been created. Now what I'm going to do is, for my apartment, I'm going to create a few more floors at the top. So for that, the second most important and the easiest way of creating is by using the pick line option over here. So you're going to click over pick line option, you're going to offset that to 10 feet. And I'm going to place it over this level 2, and you can see that there is a dotted line that is created on the top, right? So you're going to just click on level 2, and there's this new level that has been created, and you're going to do the same, and there's the new level which is created. So for example, at times what happens is that you by mistakenly delete off one of your levels. So for example, I'm going to delete level 4. So as you can see over here, the floor plans over here, we have level 1, level 2 and level 5. All right, you don't have this 4th floor. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to create one level 4 for this. So when you just try doing that, it is not level 4, but it is mentioned that as level 6. So but when you see the floor plan, it's not in a proper sequence. It's 1, 2, 5 and then 6, 5 and then 6. this is going to get very confusing. You're working out with your staircase. So to correct that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just change the names. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click over the site plan and going to type that in numerical format. So that is going to be 00 site plan. All right. And then it's going to be 01 floor. All right, so this is perfectly created. Now when you just see the floor plan, it's perfect. It's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is coming in a proper sequence, and this is not going to cause any sort of confusion when you're working out with your floor plans and staircases. Now moving on with the second type of levels that we would be creating. Now second type of levels over here is the levels that you need to create for a typical floor plan. Now what is a typical floor plan? So typical floor plans are basically like, for example, if you consider a floor plan for your apartments. So if you have apartments, suppose for of 6 floors, all right. So the floor plan that you create for your ground floor, it's going to be the very same for your rest of the floors above, isn't it? So when you're working with Revit, you need not have so many floor plans, isn't it? You just need to have one floor plan. You're going to just create one floor plan and going to shift that up to the rest too, the rest of the other floor plans above. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete these 2 floor plans for now. Okay, and now I'm going to just create the levels, okay, for a typical floor plan. So these all are going to remain the same. All right, this is going to remain the same because ground floor I'm going to have one type of floor plan, and on the first floor I'm going to have one type of floor plan. And now we need to just have a similar floor plan created for the rest of the floors. For that, I'm going to just use the offset tool. I'm going to offset that to 10 feet. But the only thing what we're going to just do is going to uncheck this box. Now what's going to happen after unchecking, we'll see that. So I'm going to click over here and going to click over here. So as you see over here, this has turned into black. And over here, when you see towards your right, there's no floor plan created for these 2 levels. There is no level 7, there is no level 8, isn't it? So this means that these levels are present, but there are no floor plans created for this. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just change the name to 03 second floor. Okay, and now I'm going to change the name of level 8 to be 04 penthouse. Now obviously you know that the floor plan for a penthouse is absolutely different. It's not the same as these floors. So what I'm going to do is I need a floor plan for this over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go under view section and going to click over plan views. I'm going to click over floor plans, and over here I have 2 options, that is second floor and penthouse. So I need a floor plan for penthouse. So I'm going to click over penthouse and click OK. So as you see, there is a floor plan that is created for the penthouse. So when I get back to this, the color has changed back to blue. So blue means that there is floor plan for it, and black means there is no floor plan for it. And also for the site plan, we definitely don't need a floor plan for it, right? It's just the creation of the stairs. So we don't really need it. So we're going to just delete that. And now what we're going to do is create another level from architecture. We have level option. We're going to offset that to 2 feet. And the most important thing, we don't need the floor plan. We're going to uncheck this box and going to create this level. Right now, as you can see, this is congested, so you're going to click over this, and this is perfect. And you're going to write this as 00 site plan. All right, so now as you can see, this is black, blue, blue, black, and blue. So the blue ones has a floor plan, the black ones doesn't have a floor plan. Now for example, you have a floor plan for the penthouse, but you don't have a ceiling plan for it. So you need to do the very same thing, go under view. So in that we have plan views, reflected ceiling plans, click on penthouse and click OK. So there is ceiling plan that has been created for the penthouse. So this is something which is very simple, but it's very important to understand this, because this is one of the most basic thing and one of the most important step, and the first step when you just start creating your floor plans. So please do understand this video very well. If you have any doubts or any clarifications or anything that you want me to teach, you can put that in the comment section down below. I would definitely take a look over it, and I'll promise that I would come up with even better videos in my future. So stay tuned for the next video. For the next class, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work over my staircase using these levels. All right, so stay tuned for the next video, and I hope you have loved watching my videos, loved my teaching very well. Thank you so much for watching me, and thanks for liking my videos. Please do like this video as well. Do subscribe my channel, and please do share it with your friends so that it is easier for them as well to follow how to work out with Revit very easily. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you would stay tuned and you would watch my further videos as well. Thank you so much, and bye bye. Take care.